Welcome to our channel called Anime XTX, and my name is Aman, and I try to draw animes and webtoons. Well, a lot of people are interested in webtoons and animes. I also interested in 2D animation, so I want to learn 2D animation. For drawing 2D animation, I am using this software called Media Bank Page. MediaBankPate is a good software which you can use to draw illustrations and make different types of logos or anything related to the animes or illustrations. So, first of all, what you have to do for drawing an anime face, I learned from the tutors. You have to draw a circle, a simple circle. You don't have to make it proper round. You only have to draw a circle which is pretty much round. So you can adjust the circle if any curve is like bending in the another direction and it is not aligning with your circle very properly, so you can adjust the roundness of your circle. So after drawing the circle, what you have to do, you have to make a line in the center of the circle to differentiate the circle into two parts. Like you have to split the circle into two parts. Why? It is used for like grids, which can help you draw the other structures of the faces like uh nose, eyes, lips, and ears. So now I am improving my circle, and there are some flaws in my circle, like the area you are seeing. There are too much lines, and which is not aligned with the circle properly. So I try to make the circle proper round from this or from like the right, from the left direction and from the right, because these directions matter a lot when you have to draw a proper face of an enemy. For anime guys, you have to draw a big head because the lot of attraction of these enemies, because their hairs are cover a lot of their area. So I make the circle very big according to our portrait which I selected. So now I draw a line in the center. You have to draw a straight line. You can use the drawing tablet of yours to draw this. You have to draw a line according to the longness of your face, because we have to draw enemy face. You have to make a line. You have to split the line into from the center, the line which we make the first, and then the line is cut by the line in the its center. The line is a little bit lower because the line have to cover the area a little bit lower, because enemy's eyes are very sharp while you are making a guy face. So and then you have to use the formula called 2 by 2, in which you have to divide the line into 2 and then into 2 again. This pattern is used to make the different components of the face, like you cut again this line to make the nose, and then you again cut the line to make the smile. Now you see the all marks. The first mark is for eyes, the second horizontal line is for the nose, and another line is it's vertical or horizontal. I am disturbed, but sorry, I will tell you. I think it is vertical. The last line is for our mouth. So now I draw the jaw line of our anime guy. The jaw lines are pretty straight, and but I make it little curvy because I want to make a hero who is not too much sharp. Because this is a anime face. If you make attention and or pay attention to a webtoon face, the face of the guys are very sharp. So that's why I prefer to make this a proper anime with a proper circular jaws, a little bit circular, because This can show the youngness of a guy. Like if you make sharp, then the age seem to be somewhat immature. But if you draw the enemy face with the round jaws, it means the age or the character is a little bit funnier. So different shapes have different perspective. Triangle shape has a little bit rigid, like characters, like rigid nature, from which you can make assumptions, or you can think from in your mind that this guy is hard if I make the jaw lines properly sharp. But I make the proper jaw lines uh, circular because it can show the guy is a little bit kinder. So, and a lot of things depends on the hairstyle of our guy. So we make a lot of things now. So it's time to draw the neck is very easy, but sometimes we make errors, and I can also improve this error. And now we can draw the rest of very fast, so you can enjoy the video from now. I'm going to speed up this video a little bit faster because you have to learn the structure, and I also learn the structure. In this video I can only teach you the structure because learning is a skill which is improved by sharing it. So now next time I am drawing the ear of our enemy, and then the next ear, but the next year is a little bit shorter, so I try to use another copy of. So I make a duplicate of it. Firstly I make a selection, then I make a duplicate of it. Making a duplicate, I make a transform and then adjust the ear according to the another ear. After adjusting the ear according to the another ear, I make the face look like an proper anime. I draw the lines which are disturbing my mind. The lines which are not like properly curved, or line which can cut the lines, can disturbing for the viewer. So you have to pay attention, and there are some exercises which actually shared by the tutors, which I will share you with the next time. So now you can see our face is properly shaping, and I shape a smile little bit, and I use the Ayano Koji's nose. Ayano Koji is a character from the classroom of Elite, and now I have to use the eyes, and I have to create the eyes of our enemy face. Sometimes the eyes can take time because eyes are very serious for a character. Like sometimes you draw the round eyes for a sharp character, this will not suit your character, which can make the drawing or design post. So what you have to do, you have to pay attention to the sharpness, to the details of your enemy drawing, by which you can make improvements. So this eye is actually right, but there is something which is not aligned good with it. So I erase it and I try to draw another eye. So I make a new layer and I start with the right angles, and this time we draw our eye which is very sharp than the previous eye, and I use the eye hairs by doing the brush a little bit harder. So now I can transform it and adjust these eyes according to the our face and make editing according to our face. So after adjusting the proper eyes, now you can look our face is properly designed, and I the faces look very great. So I think this face is very great. If you want to learn anything related to drawing, you can also tell me in the comments so I can decide. Now I decided to try out some new hairstyle on this anime, but the hairstyle is not suiting the our drawing. So I will draw a new character or draw the eyebrows of the character. So now I will draw the new hair types or smile, make some adjustments according to the anime. And now, after making some changes, you have to find a point for your hairs. The point of the hairs matters a lot because you have to find the a point from which your hairs arises for your character. And after making this, you have to make little bit adjustments, make hair according to the character, make the hairs a little bit longer to show the hairs and make this anime a little bit cooler. And by making this type of, sometimes we make mistakes in the anime character, which is not very obvious sometime. What a lot of people make this mistake while making drawing. So I can make a lot of adjustment in this drawing according to our anime. You can see the references from which I take the inspiration for this drawing. You can also help me drawing animes or other cartoons. So what you have to do, you have to only comment under our video, and thanks for watching our video. Next time, if you have any doubt, share in the comment. And I also want to learn about animation from you.